Hey guys, this is harVLOG for harVLOG. Sorry that I'm still using this setup to record my videos. I wish I was doing it in the living room where it's better quality, where the sound is sync, but I've been super lazy since I've been back from PAX, so sorry. Okay, so Valve update is driving me crazy. I need to do a video about how crazy the Valve updates are driving me and how much they're ruining my life every time there's one. Okay, so you need to understand, if you're playing CS anywhere else but in North America, you don't have this issue. This issue only happens in North America. Second, if you're playing CS in North America at night and you're not in a league like ESCA, you don't have this issue. So what's going on? Valve's updates. It's a global update. It updates everywhere. And it's instant, which means it's not a downtime like WoW where it's down for like 2 hours and they gotta fix it. It's actually instant. So it shouldn't matter, right? That's where we're wrong, because in North America we have this thing called the ESCA client. If you play on ESCA, what is this client? It's an anti-cheat, and basically every time there's an update, even the slightest update like a HUD update or like just a color update, you have to fix it, and you have to fix the client to make sure it works with the new version of the new CS version. So what it does is that most of the time practice is cancelled because we only play on the ESC client because that's where we get the best scrim, the best opponents. It also, we usually have matches on these nights, and because it's Wednesday night, most of the matches in the league are done on Wednesday night because you practice the early week and then you play them either Wednesday or Thursday. We had to cancel these matches and reschedule them, but we have deadlines to play these matches. And for us, for example, we cannot play tomorrow because one girl's out of town and she's going to be out of town until Sunday. So she's coming back Monday, and the deadline to play a match is Sunday, for example. We're screwed because tonight was match time and now we don't know what to do, and it's just a really pain in the ass. It also sometimes it wastes our whole night because we have to wait and see if the client's going to be updated because we might not be able to reschedule the match. It's just a nightmare. I have solutions for this, and I think I'm going to make a full video about why Valve should do something about it. Maybe they're going to reply to me and be like, you're stupid, here's why we can't do it, but you know, I think there's a solution for it, you know. And I'm arguing with someone on Twitter, and the guy is like saying that basically it's global and someone's gonna get fucked in the end. And I know that Valve is using this timing because that's where the least amount of players are playing the game. But my point is that it's not because there's the least amount of players that it's not gonna affect them more. This update could be done at any moment where no clients are being used. So preferably he would try to do it when no leagues are being run, because you don't want to fuck up the clients, right? So I would like to know, what about prime time in Asia? Are they using clients? You know, are they using clients in Australia? If they're not, just do the update in this, like, for them it's going to be instant and they won't even see it coming. They'll update their server, which will take like 10 minutes and we're done, you know. For us it screws up the whole night. So it's not only about knowing when there's the least players playing CS, it's also knowing when there's the least players playing CS will be affected by the update. And that's what Valve is fucking up, in my opinion. And I love Valve for what they've been doing with CS in the past year. It's been amazing, except for that, because last year when we were practicing at the World Cup, actually it was 2 years ago, anyway, it was in 2012, they updated the CS like 1 day prior, or 2 or 3 days prior to the event, to the World Cup. And you know what, we couldn't practice for a full day, and we were in boot camp. We spent like hundreds of dollars to close to thousands of dollars for this boot camp, and we were just sitting there waiting for the patch to be, like, for ESC client to do their patch. So you might say, hey, it's not Valve's job, it's ESC client's job to fix it sooner, and you're paying for a service. If you're not satisfied, you should move somewhere else. But I work at a game company. Our job is also to know our customers, and I know Valve listens, so why are they not listening about this? If they don't have any other solution, they should talk about it with us, so we could know, and I wouldn't complain, and I wouldn't be here doing this video, and they would tell me, here's why we do it this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. But all that I know is that there's the least amount of players playing on Wednesday night at America prime time, and for me that is not satisfying because it doesn't affect. It affects like almost every player playing in North America at night in a competitive environment, which is your core audience. If you're, I guess not your core audience, but anyway. See you tomorrow.